Hello everyone, this is the Standpoint one more time, and we are very happy to be in this show. And as usual, I do have my co-host here who can actually introduce herself.
They already know me. It's Edna as usual.
I always forget that you've been so famous and that everybody
I ain't
now
famous.
can easily
I'm not
see
famous,
you and
but people are used
recognize.
to me because I've been here before. Anyways, hello guys and welcome to the Standpoint. And for today's topic, we have on my right side, I have Gogo. Hello.
Hello, Edna.
How are you doing?
I'm quite good. How about you?
I'm fine. Your makeup is on point.
Oh, I'm flattered. Thank
You came here
Thank
prepared, right?
And thank you for inviting me one more time.
We're delighted
This
to
is
have you
the
here.
second time.
It's the second time, by the way. It's not
And I
the
hope
first
that
time.
would be
The third,
the
the fourth, and the fifth. All right. On my left side, I have Hans. Anyway, you can introduce yourself.
Hello, I'm Hans, and I'm so glad to be here for my first time in the Standpoint.
Oh, we are also happy to have you, Hans.
Glad to be here.
It's your first time in the Standpoint, but it's
Yeah.
not first time here. Like you've been here before.
Yeah, I've been here a couple of times before.
That's
Yeah.
great. So you're used to being here.
Yes.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, great. Without much delay, let us, start with today's topic, which is the power of networking. So some people wonder, and they always ask themselves, what is networking? So networking is the process of creating new friends, either in a business or in a social context. So I hope my guest here and my co-host will have also a lot to tell us or more to tell us about it. Maybe people define it different ways, and people can grasp or can learn from what we be sharing here today.
I think it's the process of creating connections where you are, maybe in business, or I don't know if maybe you're in an entrepreneur like some people here. And we can start by them actually. They can define for us what's networking.
Yeah.
I think networking is the act or the process of creating connections or relationship between people, but also developing professional or social contacts. Yeah, as far as I'm concerned, that's what I think.
They always have to be professional.
I said professional or social contacts.
Or social contacts.
They can be professional, but also they can also be just social.
So it's about creating relationships with people.
Yes,
You
we do
work-
creating process like meeting people and trying to know them more, trying to tell them what we do, they tell us what they do. Yeah.
So interacting with people and
Exactly.
some making contacts.
Yeah.
You have the same definition, like you have the same opinion about it.
Yes, I share my opinion with it is Hans or Hans.
Hans,
Yeah, I think that networking is about to create this connection, this relationship among friends, creating new friends, creating a platform where you can buy, you can make a business. Yeah.
But these days we have something they call marketing, like networking marketing.
Marketing, yeah.
That's where I think that you are going at. Networking marketing is now a way of creating money or business or multiplying your income by telling your business to other people. So now they come into your business.
Through networking.
Yes.
Okay.
So now they come into your network, so as you can grow your business.
Can grow your,
Yes, that's something.
So someone can actually have a network.
Yes. So if you travel, you go to, I don't know, London, you come back to Burundi, you go to Rwanda, you go to DRC, you go to Tanzania, you go to Uganda, Kenya, and everything. So when you come back, you have a lot of people who are on your contacts, on your list, but you don't interact with them on the same level. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah, sure.
You see, so like now in business, that's something else. You see, what I was explaining is social interactions. You see?
Yeah.
Now there's business interactions.
So we can say that networking has like levels.
Yes, it can be in business. It can also be on a social level. Yeah.
Don't you think that all those two, social and marketing, are mixed?
I don't think so.
What could be the difference?
I think if I talk with my father, that's social.
Yeah, true.
If I talk to a churchmate, that's social.
That's
but
personal.
still,
Yeah.
yes, personal. But still, I can talk to a business partner. You see, an investor. That's now professional level.
Oh,
On a professional level.
There's a story that I heard, like a parent was advising his child.
Yeah.
He was telling him,
Yeah.
so please, my boy, go to school,
Yeah.
study hard,
Yeah.
get good marks.
Yeah.
Please, I want you to be number one.
Yeah.
And the son replied, no, dad. You know, nowadays it's not about what you know; it's about who
Studies.
you know.
Yeah.
So, what do you think about that?
I think today that's very important, actually. If I had kids, I would tell my kids that. I wouldn't really push them that much on school. There are three levels in a human brain. There is something called alpha level, there is a beta level, and there's theta level. So in the theta level, that's where the subconscious mind is working. So it's like we are playing a tape. You are programming the kid from 0 to 7 years. That's where the kid is being programmed. You see?
Okay.
And in every person's life on planet Earth, every single person is living their lives based on 95% of the subconscious mind.
Oh, okay, that's
Which means
true.
that have been downloaded in his brain and just playing that out.
Okay.
You see? That's why some are rich, some are poor, some are healthy, some are sick.
Okay.
You see?
Come on.
Okay.
So now, from 0 to 7, that's where the kid is being programmed. Now, you can change the program by something they call repetition.
All right, that's true.
You see? So for my kids, I will teach them how to write, how to read, and how to count.
Okay.
And not to count everything. Count from 0 to 10.
Do you think that enough?
I think that's enough. Yeah.
So you actually also think that
sometimes-
what you know right now is what you learned from 0 to 7 years old?
Excuse me a little bit, guys. I want to put the same question in a different way.
Yeah.
And
This should be another topic.
Suppose you didn't go to Light University, you didn't do your high school.
Yeah.
Do you think you'd be doing more than what you're doing today, or you'd be doing less?
Or even half of what he's
Yeah.
doing right now.
I was answering the question,
Okay.
do you achieve more
All right.
based on what you know or who you know?
You know, okay.
You see? So for me, I was answering that we achieve more based on who we know, not what we know.
Okay.
Ah.
Yeah.
My
How?
point
Can
is
you explain?
both are important.
Okay, so
We achieve what we want
everybody
based
have
on
their own
what we
standpoint,
want.
actually. That's why the show is called Standpoint.
Yeah, sure. That's your.
Yeah, it's the standpoint. Yeah, that's the
appreciate
standpoint.
so
It's all right.
much.
It's all right.
I
I'm not getting it.
I think that education is all of those values we get,
Yeah, sure.
but
When do we get our values
but
the first
not
time?
not from 0 to 7. No, it doesn't stop on 7th, please. Because
For me,
even in our 20s, even in our 30s,
We keep on
still-
learning.
We keep on learning.
Man.
But-
Yes, there is some values we get from our parents.
Yes.
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 I agree with you.
Yeah.
But don't say that it stops to 7th.
No,
because
if you
that's
followed me
so-
well,
He
I'm not talking
explained,
about,
right.
I'm not talking about things that I just made up. That's not just my standpoint. You know, that's not something that I just came up with.
Oh, okay.
That's based on
You
research.
did research.
You see, based on research, our brain, there are 3 levels. There is something called alpha. You see? Alpha, there is beta, and there is theta. You see? So the theta part is the part where we are not creative. You see, when we are sleeping, when you are just falling asleep.
We just like died.
Yes, you see
Yeah.
that level?
Yeah.
That level, or just hypnosis? That's where all your values are recorded. All your system points are recorded. All what you know about money is recorded. All what you know about finances, family is recorded. All what you know about me, I've been coaching people around.
And how is that all recorded when we're sleeping or when we're
That's
in
something they
hypnosis?
call the subconscious mind. So there's the conscious mind and the subconscious mind. That's something that's very different.
Yeah,
But I just want to keep
I don't know
my
if
mind.
like when someone is drunk,
Yeah.
we know that it is at this time
Yeah.
you will know very well the person, the real person inside us.
Yeah.
So, do you think that is his subconscious who is explaining himself, or what do you think about that?
Now what you are saying is revealing who we really are to other people.
That is our subconscious.
That's not the subconscious mind.
If I try to recall what he has been talking about, if I try to grasp his message, is that between skills and contacts,
Yeah,
contacts matters the most.
it does.
Do you have the same opinion, guys?
It does.
That's my question. Because according to me,
Yeah.
skills, come
Before.
first. They come
First,
before. Yes, of course.
I share
According-
your
yes.
opinion.
According to me, I do believe that when you have, enough skills,
Yeah.
you never die poor.
Okay, I actually share the same view as you. Skills are more important than. Okay, they are not more important than contacts. I guess both are.
If you had to have skills and contacts, what would you like to have?
skills.
I like to get contacts.
You see?
Let me explain myself. All right.
Okay.
If you
And,
have
and
skills,
if you want, I'll give you numbers. If you want, I'll give you numbers.
Yeah, that's what we want, of course. We want numbers here.
If you want, I'll give you numbers.
Right.
let me Hans. Don't you think if you don't have skills, if you don't have enough skills, you wouldn't maybe know who to go to, who may help you, and even if someone may want to help you, but if you don't have, there's this. Is it a quote or something?
To feed.
Someone will just give you a gum, but she won't chew for you, right? So if I give you a gum and you don't know how to actually chew that gum, what are you gonna do?
My point is this: we have degrees, we have skills, and you have contacts. So when you have 3 levels to that, my opinion is, if somebody had to give me to choose 2 things or one thing,
One thing.
one thing among the 3,
Yeah, among the 3.
I would take more of
Contacts.
contacts than I'll take more of degrees or skills. You see, in Burundi, we have
Okay,
30
elaborate on that.
Yes, we have in Burundi, we have almost 32 universities and institutes
Yeah.
in Burundi, which produce more than 13,000 kids that are coming out of university every year.
Okay.
And if you check at the population of Burundi, we are almost 11 million, 12 million people. You see, based on the World Bank's numbers.
Yes.
Now, do you know how many people are employed in Burundi? The GDP? You see?
Please.
Yeah.
Those numbers will just kill you down.
Yes,
And
sir.
now, I did study with some kids that their father was the vice president. You see? They're good friends of mine. But now, when you look at that, when you look at their skills, very, very, very low skills.
Low skills.
Very low skills.
How did you assess?
Their French is very. I studied with them. So
Yeah, I
you spend
get it.
somebody.
Yeah, true.
You spend with somebody three years, bro. Like you know them.
Okay. Okay.
Like
But sometimes
In Burundi, yes, of course, we have to get more contacts, more
Than
than
skills. What
in
we are right
Burundi.
now.
Yes,
But we're talking
we
in
all
general.
know that because in Burundi, if you have more skills and you don't have any contact, you will die with your skills.
no, I don't
Yes.
think so.
Okay,
There
it's
are
okay.
people
It's
who
not
are-
like
to
you
get
will die
something
just like
here.
that, but we know many people
Yes,
who actually have
who
skills
actually
but
have-
don't have
don't have
they don't have
job.
any jobs. So maybe that's
It depends. It depends upon the skills that you're talking about as well.
well, skills depending on what field you studied
Yeah,
or
what
maybe
you
what
can
field you're
do,
interested
yes.
in, right? Yeah, so
Why were you saying that?
Yeah, I'm saying that according to he was saying that skills, contact are more important
than skills.
In Burundi, yes, of course, I agree with you.
I've been-
in general,
I have been
I'm
in
not-
7 countries up to this time.
how much?
7 countries. And in each one of those countries, realities are that when you have contacts, you reach out to anything.
I'm not saying that
doesn't matter.
contacts are not important. No.
Yeah.
No, because you may have those skills,
Yeah.
but if you don't have anyone to get you somewhere, yes, of course we have to get contacts also.
Yeah.
But if you have these contacts and you have any skills,
Yeah.
you can't do anything. You can't clean. You can't speak French. You can. So
do you know how many people actually do have contacts but they don't know where to start?
Yes, because
They don't have
even
those
this
skills,
contact will
yet
ask
they
you,
have
how
contacts.
can I get?
Exactly.
What can I get you?
Oh, how can I help
Yes.
you?
How can I help you? What can you do?
Okay, so having contacts is one thing.
Using them, it's another.
Using them is something else. Now there are people like me who didn't have any rich family, who didn't come from rich backgrounds. I don't have a lot of contacts. I never went to school in a car, or I never went to school. I studied at Stella Matutina. I never went to Stella Matutina with a car or anything, any kind of transport. So I know how to come from home on my feet. I come up to school every single day for her primary school. So based on what I know today and what I used to know, I think I have achieved more the last 3 years than the last 20 years of my life. And not because I have upgraded my skills, just because now I knew what I didn't know.
Maybe you have upgraded your skills and you don't know.
You see,
of course, that's what I think.
Yeah.
So what I think is every single person who have skills, they can get them to a certain degree in life, but those who have contacts, they get to more than those who have just skills. So the magical assembly of it would be to have skills and to have contacts.
Yeah, that's what I said.
All right.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
both
Yeah.
are actually important. You have to have
Yeah,
both
that
contacts
is
and
the
skills.
idea.
But don't say contacts are more important. Let's
They
say
are.
maybe they're on the same. Okay, for me they're on the same level. You have to be having all of them for you to get somewhere.
Yeah.
You talked about something very, 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 important that you have to break down. You said if you're trying to assess, the last 3 years,
Yeah.
you've been achieving more
Yeah.
than what you achieved in
Due
the,
to his
the
contacts.
20 years before.
Yeah.
So, what are the new contacts that you got?
Yeah.
What are the strategies that you used
Yeah.
to get them? And
Yeah.
what did, why did you think about, getting those contacts? What pushed you to have those contacts?
Actually, I think it's the hunger to hunger to achieve more, hunger to do more, hunger to have more, hunger to, be more. You see, because for me, I wanted to. I was asking a weird question. I think that's kind of a psychopath kind of question. So, like, the question is, why that person I'm having more than what he has in a smart level and in intelligence level, but I'm achieving less than what he has. You see, so now the answer was he knows people that you don't know, man. He knows people that you don't know, man.
And
So-
maybe
so,
okay.
So now the quest was, how do I know more people? So
Yes.
the question has never been how do I get more skills?
Maybe you don't know, but you already had those
no, that's
skills,
why-
and you the only thing that you needed were those contacts.
All I can
Yeah.
say about this.
Yeah.
That's what was I expecting. Maybe in your answer you could
Yeah.
come up. You might come up with skills. Because for you to be able to know those people, to be able to network,
to put something in place, you
Yeah.
must have some skills. Seriously,
There's
the
something-
only contacts
Yeah.
won't help.
And let me
saying-
tell you that what is yours, no matter how, no matter what is yours, ended finding you.
Yeah.
Like you attract what you are.
Yeah.
Attract what you are.
Yeah.
If you were meant to be a journalist like our friends here,
Yeah.
in one or another situation, I don't know how it will come to you,
Yeah.
but it will come.
Yeah.
Yes, of course, we have to get some contact to help us to get where we are. We are.
Sorry to interrupt,
now. Okay.
Gogo. You said what's meant for you will always find you,
Find
right?
you,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's true. But if you don't work for that thing that you want,
You have to work on this.
Yeah.
But
Don't
you
think
can't-
maybe
you can't
because I
force-
wanted to be a
Let me-
journalist.
let me-
if
I have
had
a
not
friend-
gone to
I have a
school,
friend.
I wouldn't be one right
One
now.
day she posted a picture of this flight attendant. I don't know how.
Yeah.
And she wrote as on caption, "This was my dream." And I asked her, "So how didn't you get a way to do this if you love this?" And she said that, "I don't know. maybe I will get it, but for now,
Yeah.
I'm giving up on that dream.
Yeah.
And I say that no, don't give up. Because if you really want to become this person,
Yeah.
if it is truly your wish, your dream, you will get it.
Yeah.
So to work on it, you have to do your best.
What I don't agree with, it's like saying that if I'm meant to be this, I will be that.
No, you don't have to.
No matter
to,
what
to stay like
happens.
that. It should
Exactly,
find
you
me.
see, yeah,
No. Work on it.
But-
Do your job, and
But-
this will find a way to
Answering-
go
yeah,
to
guys,
you.
but
Yeah.
you might right, guys. But as we are trying to give something to our viewers, we'd like to know. To understand the importance of networking, because according to Hans, in only 3 years, he was able to achieve more than what he got in the 20 years before. So, Hans, we'd like to know.
Yeah.
What are the people that you targeted for you to achieve more,
Yeah.
and what are the strategies that you used
Yeah.
to get there?
So the people that I kind of targeted, but they didn't know that they were in my frame, was first of all decision makers. Because when you go, for example, in a company, and you don't talk to the decision maker, even though your idea is the best idea in the world, if you talk to the marketing guy or the simple agent or the receptionist, you won't get to your standpoints. You won't get to a target. Why? Because you're talking to somebody who don't make decisions. And the way that have been proven throughout research and everything, when a message is going from one person to another, it changes, no matter what. So, however you are, if you are black, white, red, yellow, I don't care. If you get a message from this one person to another, it will just change. So now I said I want to know people who make decisions in companies and make decisions in different entities. You see? So now I get to know who they are first, and then I get interested into them. I make research about them, because every person has an ego. You see, girls know that more than me.
No,
Why
that's
some
people who don't. Why?
You see, so like, if you tell a girl, hey, you are such amazing, you're the 8th wonder of the world, you tell them all those things, they are on the pedestal. So
No.
like, wow, man.
No.
So I am all of this, you see.
Okay.
So like I found that every single person has that. You see, and when you tell them that, they give you more time, because everybody like praises, even God like praises.
Okay.
So like that was the number one thing that I did. The second thing that I did was now to conquer my fear and get to them. You see, get their contacts.
Yeah.
So just for any person who's following me, maybe you are students, maybe you are trying to get to this person or that person. First of all, it is very simple to get to them, because they are doing nothing in the offices. That's something that a lot of people don't know. So they're just chilling out, maybe chatting, maybe answering to emails. But still, they might have time in their offices. So you get to them, talk to them about something, and you get to learn from them. You see. So now the way I did it was, hey, my name is this, and I'm amazed by what you are doing or changing Burundi. Burundi wouldn't be the same sector as you. So I wanted to know if you might have 30 seconds of your time for me. Either say yes. Then I'll continue by, hey, I'm this guy, I wanted to achieve this and that, and I want to know if I can get a mentorship from you, so as I can learn as much as humanly possible. You see, to get to to improve who I am and what I can achieve.
Yeah,
So
those
now
were
I get
skills. Hans, sorry to interrupt. Those were skills that you
That's
were
the
trying.
strategy.
No,
That's the trick I used.
okay, you can continue.
You see, so like they'll say no, I'm running, at this business meeting, or I'm doing this and that. I'm going to the office. I'll say, hey, okay, thank you very much. May I have 10 minutes in your office next week? You see, now they will give me their business card. Now I have my own business cards. I'll give them my business card. So now we keep in touch. I avoid asking them things that will not really empower me or get me to a certain level. You see, so now when I talk to them about an idea that I have, I will have more power to achieve that idea than when I was just bringing a letter to the receptionist. That's what I mean.
You to have that courage to knock on the door and say, you know, I want you to be my mentor. I want you to empower me somewhere. I want you to be helping me in some I don't know, in some things that maybe you would want to learn.
Yeah.
Isn't that maybe acquiring some other skills?
There are skills that you learn from people. You see, but that was not my goal.
You've learned it
Yeah.
from anyone else. That's the point.
His intent was not to get skills.
My point was not to get skills. I don't come
What
to
was
office
this?
because your office has, you know, AC or nice chairs.
No.
I'm coming because I want to know the person. The purpose
Yeah.
is getting to know him, is getting to be a friend with him, is getting to know the person.
So
Yes.
To network with him actually is knowing the person, because when I know the decision maker, now any idea that I have, any thought that I have, I can share it with them straight,
And
not by passing by the receptionist. And I have more chances to achieve it than when it's passing by through the whole line.
yeah, but in that moment of sharing your
Yeah.
idea, your
Yeah.
opinion, you discuss about it, and maybe you make a point of it,
Yes.
out of it, right?
Yeah.
Isn't that maybe acquiring skills from that person? Because maybe you come
all
up
those
with an
tips
idea.
you
Exactly.
use, all those tips you use.
Yeah.
In that
going
process
there,
of networking.
discussing with this person,
Yeah.
all of those tips,
Yeah.
that is you.
Yes.
And that is the skills
yeah,
you use to get anything else.
that I already had. So networking.
So are you trying to say
You-
all
you
the
know-
people that you like you were in contact with haven't helped you in any way, that you haven't learned anything from them?
I learned. You see, every person that you meet, there's this book. It's called The Measure of a Man. You see, so every person you meet have something that they live
You
in
can
you,
learn
or you live to them. What you're not getting is every single time you meet somebody. Okay, I met Edna, for example, or I meet Gloria, or I meet Patrick. The goal of meeting you is not just meeting you, because there are some people who just want to. It's like being in a good restaurant. You see, some people go in a restaurant just to eat. They're looking for nothing else. But there are others who are going just to snap themselves and put on pictures online. But there are others whose intent, whose purpose is not just to sit there and eat a 5-star meal. Their goal is to know the guy that, you know. I met the manager, for example, of Kirigade, for example. So like you meet the guy because now your goal is not to go there and eat some pizza. No, your goal is to know the person, because when you have a training that you want to do, you have something that you want to offer them, you ain't gonna pass by the long road. Now you have a shortcut.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sure. Sure, that
You
is.
see, so now skills that goes with networking. There's bargaining. You see?
Yeah,
There's
negotiation.
negotiating. Yes, negotiating. Those goes with there's communication. You see, those goes with networking. If you want really to be a Casanova in networking, you see, so you will need to have them as well, so as you can be a great networker, if you will.
So,
At the
guys,
end of the day, it's this contacts and skills.
at the end of the day, we learned that, you know,
Yeah.
BAF matters. BAF are really important, but
Yeah.
you know, depending upon individual.
Seems like Hans isn't like he
I-
doesn't agree with us, but anyways,
I hope he agrees.
we'll
I hope
come
he
back to
agrees
that
with
topic actually. If school is important or not.
you. Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
Of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Talk about that.
Yes,
Of
yes,
course.
yes.
Yeah, you see? Of course. So guys, I hope you learned something at least. You know, we need to get contact, but you have also to have some skills. So whenever we meet those contacts, those people, we won't be ashamed. Because sometimes you can meet people, but because you don't have skills, because you are.
And
You're
you
not-
wouldn't even know what to say
Yeah,
if you
you
don't
don't
have
even
those
Yeah,
skills.
it depends on
Yeah.
the situation or.
Yeah.
It depends on
we
the
can know,
situation,
yes.
and you may even be in
Yeah.
front of that person and you
Yes.
don't know what to
You
say.
don't know what to say.
Imagine.
Yeah. It's
That-
all okay. I don't know what people call skills, but anyways,
Yeah.
we'll come back on that.
All right. So
Yeah.
guys, will tell you that I'm so happy. Before I put an end to the program.
Yeah.
But I guess now it's gonna do it. As
Yeah, we want your opinion, guys. Make sure you comment on the comment section. You tell us what you think, contacts or skills or both. All right, so stay tuned for the next one. Bye-bye.